Hi all, my name is Chris Melke. I'm an AI agency owner of AI Renegade and also an AI enthusiast. And today we're going to take a look at a powerful tool for business owners to get a chatbot up and running in very little time. So the nice thing about this is that this is an integrated function that is done with a tool called Jotform, which is right here. So this is usually, use Jotform for actually just putting forms together and automating workflows and stuff like that. But actually they've added in an AI tool that will be able to generate chatbots, and it has a wide variety of functions. So let's take a look at it now. So I'm going to log in with Google. I've already got an account set up, so it's going to sign me in. Okay, and then I'm going to continue. It should be loading me up. Okay, so you're going to come to this screen, and it's going to ask you to do all that stuff. So I've already started a bot here, so I'm going to move this to trash. I'm going to delete this agent. We're going to start from scratch. That was my demo agent right there. So what you want to do is that when you come to Jotform, you signed up for a free account. This is your workspace. So what you want to look for is in products, and you want to look for Jotform AI agents. And so what we're going to do is we're going to build a chatbot. We're going to build a chatbot just like it is here, and it's going to probably take us about 15 minutes to put this together. So we're going to do create our AI agent, and it's got a nice big screen there. So it brings us to this screen where he says I can choose a channel from AI agent, like a standalone page or a chatbot, phone, voice, whatever you choose. It's always available on the next page. So let's just choose chatbot. And we're just going to do start from scratch and say, like, for my agency, I want to have a customer support chatbot, right? So we're going to create that. So now it's creating my perfect agent, right? So the thing is that the nice thing about this is that you can, like I said, you can go through all these different channels here and not have to worry about, oh, I chose the wrong channel, I want to build that. So say, like, here, agent, Alex's AI agent, he's a customer support specialist, kind of looks like a guy in a suit with a tool. He pretty much looks like a tool. So he's got a clipboard, and say, like, I don't want to have that clipboard or something like that. So I want to start editing this. So this is standalone. So what it'll do is that it'll take up the whole screen. It won't be like the little chatbot you have down in the corner here. So see, this is what the chatbot is going to look like on the welcome screen. So it shows you that. If you go back, it's there. And on the standalone screen, this will take up the whole screen when it goes and launches on your page. So you probably don't want that. So see here is that you can actually generate different avatars they have in here. You can even upload your own avatar, which I will do. The other thing is that if you want to generate, so like customer service agent dressed as a professional holding a clipboard, let's say we want him to hold a coffee cup with this friendly smile. Okay, so we're going to do generate avatar. It's going to start thinking here. You notice that the little AI magic wand is working. And there he is. There's our AI agent that has a coffee cup and a friendly smile. So the thing is, you can put all you want in here and definitely get what you need out of it. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to go to chatbot. So we got Alex up there, but I'm going to upload my own image up there. And so I'm going to go to my desktop. Got a lot of stuff. Okay, so I've got this image here. I'm going to open that. Just bringing that in. Bringing that in. And let's just say we have the approximate proportions, and we're going to save it, right? So now I'm up here and not Alex. So, which is pretty cool. So now we can go into style of the avatar and we can change this. So I can just say AI Chris. And I'm going to say AI Renegade. Chatbot. So this is all taken care of. So the nice thing is you can go in here, you can manipulate all this, you can manipulate whatever color or text you want, and you can do all that stuff. And the nice thing is this sits here and it can do whatever you need it to do to make it your style of your website. So we're done with all that. Now I've got my nice little AI chatbot up there. It looks pretty cool. So what we're going to do next is that we're going to train our agent. So we've got our agent on here. It doesn't really know what it wants, and we're going to train it a little bit. So this will bring you to a knowledge base. So you can manipulate this and you can say what kind of persona it has. Is it a help desk agent, technical support, client relations agent? So, you can do this and personalize it, tone of voice, friendly, casual, professional, default language. All these are settings that, you can provide chat guidelines. And then what you want to do is you want to go to the knowledge base. And so we're going to add some knowledge here. So what I'm going to do is go back out here. And what I have is a card site that I've set up for AI Renegade. I'm going to take that card site and I'm going to bring that link in here. So here's the link, and I'm going to have it crawl the site. So it's going to actually take a look through here and say, oh, okay, cool. Here's, I don't need the email page to be crawled, but I want the AI Renegade page to be crawled, and it'll crawl it. So it'll start gathering insights from the URL, and it extracts that. So the crawling has been completed. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go out here to the knowledge base, and we're going to add a little bit new knowledge. So the other thing we want to do is actually say our agency is open between the hours of 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Do not book appointments or outside of working hours last. Okay. So we're just going to add a little bit of context here. And so the nice thing is we can just add that information to our agent, and it's actually been trained. So the conditions. So the thing is what we can do is that these are actions we can do. So now we have our knowledge base set up. We've got a couple of things in here. Channels. It's like when the user asks about, so we have some conversation starts in here. So we just need to see what we want. When the user wants to, we can just say, make an appointment. So say they access this page, they want to make an appointment. Then what we're going to do is that we're going to have, go in here and you can look at all these different things you can do. You can have fill a form, show a button, but we're going to look for, I want to make an appointment. And so now what it is that before, when you had to set all this up, it was crazy. You had to go into Make or N8N and stuff like that. They've got this all set up that you can add your own appointment times in here. So the thing is that you can have, enable lunchtime on your calendar. You can say, okay, from 12 to, 1300 hours, I'm going to be at lunch. Intervals from 9 to 5. You can say when you select an appointment. I'm going to say my appointments are 45 minutes because I want to be ready for the next item. So we can have that. Limits, you can have vacation days, start and end dates, rolling dates. Advanced is that you can set your time zone. I'm in New York time zone. I ask for a name and an email. This is probably a paid function to get an email in there. Block the time zone. That's good. Date format is fine. We're going to start week on a Monday, and then it's AM, PM for a time format. So integration. So this is pretty key. So if, like I said before, to do all of this, you would have to go out to Make or N8N, and we're going to just connect our Google Calendar. I'm going to say, sure, I'm going to create an event with Google Meet. We can do that with conferencing or just create an event. I'm just going to say create an event. and I'm going to say authenticate. So it's going to go out to my Google account and say, hey, you need to authenticate this. So we're going to go in here and we're going to go continue and continue. And we're going to say, we're going to call this a consulting discovery call. And we're going to say Chris. Well, not with me, because we don't know who it's going to be with, so we're going to say. So this will create an event in my calendar now. And if I hit save, it's good to go and you're pretty much there. So the nice thing is that now I've got an appointment setter that's already set up in there. So here's some additional tools. You can ask for more information, display PDFs, show a video, say like, if you have a video of your products, you have a PDF of your products, you can add those in there. I've already done the appointment setters. You can collect data for an intake form. So say like you want to take an intake form for an actual client to come in, send an email. The other thing too is it has API requests. So you can sit there and see, if you have API hooks out there, you can add those. This is a more advanced function for paid. Take a photo, calendar, it's all set up with here, add the Dropbox, OneDrive, send the box, request a tool. So you can actually request it from their devs. So that's good to go. Now, if you look at forms, you can add a form, of course, and then train your agent with chat. So you can actually train what I'm going to say. So the nice thing is you can say, let's see, I like to know what your products are. We offer services. We don't offer. So we're going to train it. The nice thing is about training is that you can actually train it not to say certain things. So, basically the AI-driven automations, enhanced customer support, lead generation, or workflow, and the omnichannel. So the thing is that it's just giving the basic things that are on that website. I can say, what process do you use? And it should pick up from the website, the process. Okay, so see, it's picking up all this information from the knowledge base, which is great. So now I have a fully functioning chatbot. And we're going to say that, let's say we're not offering engagement agents at this time. Do not mention them. So I'm training it. So it's going to go in here, take a look at the training. It's going to actually say, hey, I've got this. Not ask, is this acceptable to me? So it's added this to the updated persona. So it's added this text into here. So say everything correct. I'm going to say proceed. I'm going to say, do you offer okay, so again, you can train your agents. So you've already done this. So now you have a fully functioning chat box. You've trained it. It's ready to go. And you can actually publish this to your website. So let's take a look at this and publish it. So here is the chatbot agent. You can have a phone agent. You can let it answer calls. All the rest of this stuff. You can make a test call if you dial this number, and it can reach your agent via that phone number, and you can buy a number similar to Twilio. You can go out. The voice agent, you can share your voice agent in addition to chat. SMS, you can buy a number just for $10 a month again. WhatsApp, you can connect your agent and have a WhatsApp going. A Zoom agent, which is basically just going in on, interest in doing Zoom. This is in beta. A presentation agent, which allows your agent to present slides. And then there's also a messenger agent. So there's a plenty of number of items that are here that you can access. So let's try, here is that the greeting is here. I'm going to say, I'm going to say, thanks for looking at us to help you. So see here, it's being updated down here. So this is what my little chatbot's going to look like. And so I'm going to say, don't open. It'll just be a pulsing. It's going to be in the right side of the screen. And basically, this is the code I would need. It's already got this set up. This is great because already you're going to go right to your website and put this in. So I'm going to copy this code. And so right now, my website, this is on card, but I have one here that's located on airenegade.com. And I'm going to come over here and I'm going to add this widget in here. So I'm going to replace this. I'm going to hit apply. Come over here. So here's all right. So now I went in and texted it in here. I placed this in my Wix settings, came out here, and I said, hey, okay, cool. I've got a couple of settings I can do. I can say, learn about AI-driven automations. So pretty cool. And now I've got a chatbot here. I can say, what are your services? So right now, I've got a chatbot. And what did it take me? 15 minutes to do, which is pretty awesome. I can even look at the history here. You know, these are conversations I've had with the chatbot, but it's great. And also, it also has a nice option here with voice, so that if you have if you don't want to type, you can actually talk to it via voice. So this is a great tool. Jotform has built a great tool to get small business owners a chatbot very easily on here and personalize it to their site and get it up and running. And so right now, that's a great tool to have. So you should definitely check out Jotform if you're just interested in getting something up and running and having that chatbot active, or always, I'd be happy to help. So let me know. It's always something to look forward to, looking for new businesses to have them expand their operations. But yeah, so Jotform AI Builder, pretty dang cool. It's a great tool. Check it out. If you'd like to see more videos like this where I give you automation tips and tricks that make it easy for you to build AI agents and chatbots or automations, please like and subscribe and leave those comments down below. Thanks.